How many of you guys are looking for a safe, cheap, and effective way to get rid of fleas? Dawn dishwashing liquid. This $6 bottle can treat up to 25 dogs. So every treatment that you do for your dog, it's going to cost you an average of 25 to 30 cents. So the fleas, they have an exoskeleton. And whenever you wash your dog with Dawn dishwashing liquid, you lather him up really good. This Dawn, it penetrates that exoskeleton. It basically suffocates the fleas. I don't know if you guys knew this, but a lot of the things that you get for flea prevention, tick prevention, actually is harmful to your dog. It's a low dose poison. To date, guys, honestly, and I've tried all of the flea and tick preventions, but this has been the most effective. But the main reason that I favor it above everything else is it has no downside effects on the health of my dogs. One thing that I would like to add, guys, to be the most effective in treating fleas is don't just treat the dog. You're going to want to treat the dog, yes, because that's where the fleas are causing the problem, but you're also going to want to treat the dog's bedding, the dog's house, where the dog lays in your home on the floor, and also the outside environment. Those three areas got to be treated to be the most effective. Something else about fleas, guys, their life cycle is like every 4 or 5 days, new fleas are hatching. So you can't just do a one and done on these fleas and think they're gone. So to be the most effective, guys, and get rid of the fleas once and for all, you have to treat consecutively, like every 3rd day for about 10 days. So that would be 3 treatments in a row to kill the adults and the eggs. Like I say, these bubbles, this lather, it makes contact with the fleas, it breaks down their exoskeleton, it suffocates them, and the fleas just float to the surface, lifeless. Love it, love it. And as I'm doing this, guys, I'm inspecting for fleas that might be floating to the surface. So far, I see none. If we see some, I'll be glad to point them out to you. I have had dogs in the past that had flea infestations, and you'll just see them floating to the top of the bubbles. So far, I see none. Good job, Brand. I'm being very careful, guys, not to get soap in her eyes. A lot of people, when they bathe their dogs, are like, oh, soap in the eyes, it doesn't hurt them, it's a dog. Well, yeah, it does, just like it would us. So I would clearly be able to see fleas, guys, on this girl if she had them. They would just be, you know, fleas are little brown specks and they would just be floating up. None. So what I like to do once my dog is all lathered up, I like to let them just hang out for 4 or 5 minutes and make sure every bit of her has had contact with this lather, these bubbles, to get any fleas that may be hiding. I pay special attention, guys, back here on the flanks, around the rear area, and also up around the shoulders, neck, and ears, and chest. That is under her front legs, like their elbow area. That's where fleas like to hang out. Of course, they like to go everywhere, but mostly in those areas. I cover their whole body with this lather, and we're just gonna let her chill here, get a nice massage for about 4 or 5 minutes. If you do this often, your dog actually learns to enjoy it. They're like, spa day with Dad. So like I said, guys, fleas can be a problem if they're not taken care of, and this method has been time tested for us over decades, and it's proven to be easy, cheap, safe, and effective. Good luck with your dogs, guys.